Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing.
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind.
Hey sweet friends, it's Lisa. Welcome back to Eat Your Clean Home. Today's video is going to be a twist on a power hour. Power hour is usually where you see creators race against the clock to get things done in an hour. I'm going to give you a step further and show you how I'm successful and what I do to prep for it and all of that. Today's video is also in collaboration with my friend Taylor here from YouTube and Instagram. She is amazing and she's a grad student with the cutest baby ever. I'll let her introduce herself.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Lisa for being a part of this amazing collab. And just a little bit about me, I am a 26 years old working stay-at-home mom to a beautiful baby girl named Lauren. I'm also a grad student, and of course I love to clean. So after watching Lisa's video, I would love if you came over, hung out with me, and consider subscribing. Again, thank you Lisa for this collab, and I hope to see you all soon. God bless. Bye.
So as you can see, Taylor is such a sweetheart and her daughter Lauren is so adorable. So she is a working mom who is also in grad school. So she definitely has her hands full. Please head over to my girl's channel and check her out. Tell her that I sent you and please give her video a thumbs up. So what I'm doing here is going through all of my decorative totes and containers and all of the things. These were all stashed away in our garage, and honestly they were just taking up way more space than necessary. And I want to manage the things that are in our home a little bit better, and when I think about it like that, it helps me get rid of a lot more. I would say that I got rid of anywhere from like 30 to 40%. This was my first time doing that, so that was great. The thing about decluttering and getting rid of things is that you have to do it in steps. That at least that's just the way that I found to be most successful. So getting rid of that amount of stuff and getting it out of my house makes me want to declutter even more things where I'm like, oh, I don't need this either, or I thought I was going to use this. I don't even need this either. So plan ahead and tackle your things. Give yourself a time limit so that you can get things done. Honestly, this entire process probably took us 3 hours on Saturday, but we set an alarm for an hour each time. So every hour I knew that there was a different stage that I needed to be at. So first hour, my husband was bringing me all the bins and all the containers, and I actually went through them all in that hour. Second hour was getting this stuff out of here. So getting it into my car, getting it back into the garage. And then the third hour was taking everything where it needed to go. So I gave a few things to my mom that were really nice, and I took the rest of it to the donation center. So like I said, 3 hours and I got it done. So I'm going ahead and packing away the Easter things. I didn't need them at this point. I had the spring decor out, but as you guys know, my style has changed tremendously. I did not want to get rid of these things because it was like their Easter baskets and things that I plan on using in their room as well as in the homeschool room. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you guys caught my video last Friday, you saw that I did a really good cleaning of this bathroom here. That's our master bathroom. These are some of the inspirations or the visions that I have in my head. Of course, our bathroom is not as grand and exciting as those bathrooms are. However, I'm going to use the space that I have, which is this one, to transform this room into something that makes me extremely happy and my husband as well. And so I'm showing you here, my camera broke in the middle of this process, so I lost a lot of footage, so I don't have myself painting this room. But from last week, I went ahead and took this off of the wall, took the towel racks off of the wall because I wanted to get some new ones, and I actually ended up using something that I already had, and I patched up the holes in the walls. So I did this in 3 days as well, 3 separate days. So each day I spent an hour. This is how I get projects done. So I spent an hour. So the first day I wanted to paint the cabinets and then prep this wall for painting. So I did that on the first day, and I took my time and I got everything done. It was really nice. The second time I came back, and it wasn't the next day, but the second day that I had an hour, I came back and I painted this room, which again, I lost the footage for that. And that took me about an hour to get a good paint job done in here because the walls were so dark. I will say if the walls are this dark, you would want to prime your walls first, regardless of if your paint says it's a paint and a primer. So you guys can see here, I went ahead and painted. And then the third day I went in and added my touches to it. I'm not done yet. There are things in here that will not be in here. So you guys will absolutely have to stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. It's free to subscribe to the channel. Just hit the red button and then make sure your notifications are set to all. This is the color that I went with here on the cabinets, which is in my kitchen as well. The pulls there I got from Home Depot, and the rugs are going to be switched out. The rugs actually were my inspiration as well. I love those colors together. But once I saw the curtain that I found at Home Goods that you guys see, it changed everything for me. So now I want to swap out my rugs because I love the curtain. I hope that you guys were able to get some inspiration and motivation on tackling things that you have in your home. Not every power hour will be the same. I would say that you want to take an hour and break it up into ways that would work for you, or take multiple hours and break it up in ways that would work best for you. If that means that you need to do a little bit in the kitchen, a little bit in the family room, a little bit in your room, then do that. You know, dedicate however much time you think you would need and really try to stick to it and get that done. If you feel like, you know, you have a project that you want to get done and it's going to take more than an hour, it's going to take 2 to 3 hours, then set an alarm clock for an hour and set a plan for how much you want to get done within that time frame. Thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support. Please do not forget to head on over to Taylor's channel. Check it out, give her a thumbs up, and tell her and baby Lauren that I sent you. I will see you guys in Friday's video. Take care. Have a wonderful day.